Today I'm going on holiday to the city that hates tourists, Barcelona. 48% of people living in Catalonia said there were too many tourists here. Some have even taken things into their own hands, spraying tourists with water pistols. But today I'm here to find out what it's really like to be a tourist here in this city. Do they really hate tourists here, or is it all a bit exaggerated? Are people actually quite friendly perhaps? Also, is it even worth visiting here in the first place? I mean, what's the fuss all about? Let's see. I guess we'll go look at Barcelona and find out. Why are so many people coming here? It's just sort of like old and dusty, isn't it? Let's go to the centre. And just like that, we're here in the not so peaceful streets of Barcelona, heading towards the hotel, and I'll show you around there, and then we'll get on with some sightseeing and seeing what's going on here. And the place that we're staying at is called By Pillow 20 or something like that. Oh, that's it here. Wait, it's a cafe. Oh no, I've not booked a cafe, have I? It definitely looks like a cafe. I'm hoping that's just the breakfast area downstairs. Let's go try check-in. Well, just checked in at reception and they were friendly, polite. They didn't seem to hate me. Okay, I think she was British. That might be why. This was me. So yes, I'm in a 3-star hotel. It is in the centre of Barcelona. Barcelona's very expensive. On top of that, they add about like €10 a night in sort of city taxes, tourist taxes, etc. This place, I feel like it was something along the lines of £180 a night, which for a 3-star, it'll be half the price in the UK. Anyway, this is the room. A nice big bed. That's a very nice big size there. Lovely chair. Oh, lovely, lovely view there of the wall. And then out here, is this a view of the front? Oh, it is. Oh, but look at that. That's Barcelona. Makes you proud, does that? And this is nice, actually. This is a nice bathroom. Walk-in shower. Is it a nice big shower head? Yes, it is. This is nice. For a 3-star, it's a decent bathroom, that. Anyway, let's drop my stuff off here and let's go explore. I've not had much to eat, so we're probably going to go to one of the local markets nearby. I'm really looking forward to sort of embedding myself in Barcelona and really sort of gelling with the local community here. You know, I'm going to be on my best behaviour and I'm going to really make sure that I don't look like a tourist. Some paella, anyone? Tapas. Go get some tapas.
This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Now, I've been using HelloFresh for over the last 2 years, so yes, this isn't just some money grab for me, this is personal. I'll put on some pictures of some of the dishes that I've made over the last 2 years because it's taken me from food that looks like this to food that looks like this. And by scanning my QR code on screen right now, you get 60% off your first box,
And then you'll get 20% off the next 2 months of boxes.
along with free desserts for life. Do you realise how insane that is of an offer? I travel a lot, and sometimes the last thing you want to do when you walk through the door is then go and do a big shop. So what I do is I order HelloFresh so it's here for me upon my return so I can get straight into cooking. And the best thing is if I'm somewhere else the week after, I can just skip my subscription, cancel it or pause it at any time. There's no contract that locks you in some sort of devious way, trying to take your money. You're free to leave any time. So scan the QR code on screen right now to get 60% off your first box, 20% off the next 2 months worth of boxes, and free desserts for life. I mean, just crazy. Or click my link in the description below and use my discount code UNIQUECHAP, their words, not mine, and you'll get yourself this offer. Oh, Ed, you're the best, we love you. Oh, stop it, shut up, get on with the video.
Okay, here we are. This is the market. We're heading in. Wow, I did not expect it to be quite as good as this. The fruit looks absolutely fantastic. We've got sweets here and chocolate, but it's not just your pick and mix stuff. It's proper. I've got to admit, this is a lot better than I expected, to be honest. I think I might try one of these. Is it epinata? Epinanas. Could I have a chicken epinana, please? Gracias. Okay, we've got it. Epinata. What's it called? Oh, I know how to pronounce it. It's not like I've never heard of it before. What's it called? Cornish pasty. We've got a Spanish Cornish pasty. Is it better than a burger? I don't think it's better than a pasty. Do you know what? It's pretty nice. I prefer a hot pasty. Sorry, but it's just done a dump in front of me. Lovely. I might actually come back here at some other point as well during this trip because it is very impressive. It's not just sweets and vapes. Now I've just picked up one of these lovely juices here. I went for the strawberry and banana one. €2.50 for a smoothie. I think that's pretty good. It's not a huge one, but that's a pretty decent one. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of banana. Not getting much strawberry. How's it taste of banana and look like that? Anyway, let's go see some stuff now. That's the sort of education I'm looking to get here. I really want to get balls deep into, you know, eroticness. As much as it'll be funny to go in, I don't actually think I'll be able to show half of it, so we'll just keep walking. We'll actually find something that's worth seeing and I can actually show you. Now look at that in the distance. That is the Christopher Columbus statue. He is pointing in the direction of America. Did he discover Spain? I just thought I thought he discovered America. Did it? Oh, have I got that the wrong way around? I don't know. It's a big statue to have though. It's absolutely massive. Apparently you can go inside it. That's a bit much. Do you know what I mean? You don't build a statue by all means. You don't need to have a gift shop in its arse. I have just seen someone come off the bike on this massive roundabout here. If you can't cycle, don't. I've always said that. Just have a little walk around the roundabout as you do. That's a day out here. What the hell is that? Barcelona has gone from Gaudi to whatever the hell that is. Represents a prawn, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, there is literally no significance to it. Good, I can slack it off. Hopefully members of the prawn community won't be offended. Okay, I'm here at Sedalia Park. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Now, this is more than just a park. It's more than just trees and grass and people shooting up heroin. It's actually got some lovely architecture in here. It's very popular with tourists. There's a lovely water feature thing here as well that I'm going to take you to. One of my favourite tourist attractions that I've ever been to. It's actually the first time as a kid that I took a picture and I went, wow, I like taking pictures. I was 16. We had cameras back then. We had cameras, obviously, but I mean, I hadn't quite properly got into it. But yeah, this was the place that made me fall in love with taking pictures. Probably not that deep, I just like the picture I took. I mean, look at this. You've got your lovely ducks. They've even got ducks here in Spain. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? You've got people on these lovely little boats here enjoying themselves. What a park, eh? What a park. We are now just entering this water feature that I was telling you about. Let's get a glimpse of it for the first time. Here it is. That is a proper water feature, that. What I will say is, this is what I mean about it not quite being as good as it was 9 years ago. The water has now gone green. It used to be a lovely blue colour, I think, back in the day. I think it, unless I've misremembered that, but that is unbelievable. It's one of my favourite places to visit this. I say it as if I've been here loads, second time. Now what I will say about this place is from last time that I was here, there are lots of sort of scammers in the area. We were warned about this. I work for UNICEF. Don't think you do. That little clipboard, you're not even printed out in colour. It's in black and white. I think UNICEF can afford to print it out in colour. Oh no, give us your details. You give me your details and I'll send them to the police. It is one of them where you've just got to take, I've got to take the glasses off for it. Sometimes wearing sunglasses, you don't properly appreciate it. It's filthy, isn't it? It is filthy. The swampy greenness, just sort of swamping about. There's people out there from Coventry or whatever, and then this exists. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Anyway, let's see if there's any scammers up here. I fancy getting scammed. It's not quite what I was expecting to find. Just look at it. Look at that. That's a lot better than last time I came here, when there was people trying to scam you up at the top of here. Now I've got a musician, and not one of those annoying ones as well, like someone who can actually sing. Lovely vibe, you've got people just sitting around, someone's reading a book. We don't read books in the UK, someone's reading a book here. This is culture. This is what it's all about. Then you've got those people exercising on here, which is a bit weird, isn't it? What are they doing? High knees? What's going on? Imagine me doing a workout on the London Eye or Big Ben or something. It's a bit random, isn't it? Out of all of Barcelona, you're doing a workout here. Anyway, it is a lovely spot. Oh, it's golden hour here in Barcelona. Not golden shower, that's a different thing. We're gonna go get some food now. It's a proper meal. Let's try and find some proper Spanish food. Come on. Look at this. Another lovely stretch right at the end there, the arch, walking that way. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Just don't hit me in the face. That one's, oh, sorry. packets everywhere. Nearly wiped out a child. Not actually my fault, because I was looking the right way. The kid wasn't looking the right way, so it is the kid's fault, I'm just saying there. Well, that's an arch, is that? That is an arch. Well and truly. They've picked a good spot for it. If you're going to put an arch anywhere, decent spot. Actually, it's just made out of normal bricks, isn't it? It's like a cheaper version of the Arc de Triomphe. Okay, so we've just arrived here at a place called Firebug. I'm going to go and try some of their tapas here. I'm hoping this isn't too fancy for me. Let's head into Firebug. Okay, so just finished up in Firebug. Like I say, it was a tapas restaurant. I was expecting it to be Spanish tapas. I don't know, is tapas sort of any small plates of food, or does it have to be Spanish food? I assumed it was going to be Spanish food. Ended up getting crispy duck pancakes, which I love, and gyoza. Gyoza, which I really enjoyed. That was probably actually my favourite out of the two. There was some like fermented sauce thing with it, which sounds disgusting. Nothing should be fermented, but actually it was a joy. It was a joy. I just wanted to drink it by the end of it. I got 2 of those plates because they were so tasty. Would definitely recommend it. Anyway, now I'm heading towards a bar. We're only gonna have 1 drink tonight because we do have places to be tomorrow. The bar we're going to is called the Dow Jones Bar, where basically the price of the drinks change depending on the demand for them. So they go up and down and fluctuate like a stock market. Let's head in here and let's see what it's like. Here it is, the Dow Jones Bar. All different prices there. It'll change during the night. Oh, daiquiri. The daiquiri is at €7.60 at the moment. It's gone down. It's a perfect time to buy in. Let's get ourselves a daiquiri. Right, okay, I've just ordered a strawberry daiquiri. Now, I've never heard of a place like this before or seen anything like this. Well, maybe some of you have, I don't know. But basically, I ordered a strawberry daiquiri and it was €7.60 when I ordered it, and the price went up to €8.20. So it went up 60 cents after my order. Now, I did pay the original price. I was worried they were going to charge me the €8.20. They didn't. They charged me the price that it was when I asked for it. But it went up 60 cents. So if you're going up to the bar with a mate and both getting the same drinks, potentially you are increasing the price for your mate afterwards. It's a fun idea, isn't it? It's sort of a novelty factor. Wow. It tastes like a Skittles drink. Doesn't quite taste as sort of strong as you'd expect or hope. Probably livelier outside than it is in here. It's quite quiet in here. But I like what they've done with the place. It's a fun idea. Inflate the prices for other people. It's capitalism, but in a bar. There is no risk of me getting tipsy from this. It's quite diluted. I guess you've got a lot of lime coming through, which is unusual for a strawberry daiquiri. Okay, just finished up at the Dow Jones. It might be a stronger cocktail than I thought. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Well, I'm back in the room, and that is it for today. Tomorrow we've got lots to see, lots to do. The main things we're going to do tomorrow. So, big day ahead of us. See you in the morning. It's day 2 here in Barcelona. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's the same shirt, not ideal. But anyway, we are going to head towards the Sagrada Familia. Is that what it is? I might have just made that name up. The big Gaudi Cathedral, the main event here in Barcelona. I don't have a ticket. The tickets are basically sold out for about 10 days or something stupid like that. So I'm just gonna walk there. It's 10 AM. Hopefully you can get in on the day. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Oh my word. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up, but that is absolutely massive. That is huge. It looks like something out of the Lord of the Rings or something. I don't remember it looking as big as that last time I was here. In fact, I don't really remember looking at it too much. Some of you might already know that this isn't actually finished. It is supposed to be finished in 2026, but it keeps getting pushed back. They've been building it for like 144 years, I think. That's like 106 years since Gaudi actually died, or I'm making up numbers a little bit here, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. I don't know if the camera will quite do this justice, but that is absolutely massive. Imagine starting a building and just not finishing it. It's kind of got like a crown sort of shape to it. Looks a little bit melted in certain parts, like a melted candle kind of look you've gone for there. I mean, it looks like a construction site at the moment, let's face it, but when that's finished, when the cranes have gone, pretty impressive. Been working it for 144 years. I mean, what they've been messing about at would be my point. But also, to start that so long ago, still be going on with it with modern technology. You'd have thought with modern technology that we should have finished it by now, but we haven't. I say we as if I'm involved, I'm not. I should be. I've got it done in maybe 140 years, 130, something like that. It feels as if something could fall off at any minute and stab you right through the head. I'm going to try and head in. I'm not so confident about getting in because I've got a feeling you might need to buy tickets in advance, which I haven't done because they're all booked for the next 10 days. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get in, which will be very annoying. You can tell what the new part is, can't you? That bit there. Right, okay, so I've just spoken to the person at the ticket gate and you can't buy any tickets to go in now. For some context, okay, it's currently the 9th of October. You can't buy tickets to go into this place now until the 22nd of October. 13 days it's sold out. Okay, this isn't even peak season, so I can't go in there. But what I can do is I can slag it off for the outside, and I'm going to now, I can't get in. I was gonna be nice to it, but now I'm gonna slag it off. Because that is dumb. You should be able to get tickets within a 13-day period. I shouldn't have to book, I book things quickly, you know? To be fair, I booked Barcelona the day before I came here. So, okay, fair enough. But what, do I have to book it 2 weeks in advance? Really? Really? You could turn up to the Eiffel Tower and pop in. Maybe this is about trying to not get too many tourists coming here, but all you end up is just people like me just stood outside it. There's probably as many people outside it as there are inside it currently. So, probably have to go to like a museum or something now, because can't get into Gaudi's gaff. Is it that good? Is it? And I know I was saying it was good a minute ago, but is it that good to book it out for 2 weeks? That's more than Anne Frank's house. Anne Frank's house is about 5 days. Gaudi's topped that. It's bloody annoying. It's weird to think nowadays, if Gaudi was knocking about, he wouldn't be building stuff. He wouldn't be trying to do stuff like this. He'd be doing TikTok dances and he'd probably have like a Lego channel on YouTube or something. Do you know what I mean? He would not be building stuff. We don't build stuff like this anymore. I mean, we are building it literally right now, but no one's going, yeah, let's build a massive spiky thing. Right, so we have to leave Gaudi's place now. Didn't finish it. I think he bit off more than he could chew, if I'm honest, did Gaudi. Sometimes it's better to start small, little bungalow, terrace house. He went, forget that, basilica, ended up not finishing it. So that's just, you know, his fault for biting off more than he could chew. Silly Gaudi. Anyway, let's go somewhere else. Lovely to buy some merchandise here. There's Pablo Escobar calling. That's culture right there. Okay, we're now going to go and head towards a Gaudi building, one of the famous ones. Hopefully gonna go inside this time, fingers crossed. However, I'm not walking there. I'm gonna take a bike. Yes, here we go. Donkey Republic bike. I don't know if this is going to be a sensible thing to do. Who knows? Fingers crossed I don't get impaled by a car. Let's cycle. Oh, that's... Ow, that hurt. We are cycling. I'm seeing green lights. Green means go. Green means continue cycling, even if there's an obstruction. Oh, not a care in the world. Whoa! That's... He just came along right next to me and cycled within 30 centimetres of me. I know I'm not going that quick, but Jesus, I mean, give me a little ping on the bell. It nearly took me out. The Spaniards don't care. You could be killed by other cyclists here in Barcelona, it turns out. Give me a bell, for Christ's sake. Diego, Pablo, whatever your name, Fernando. At least kill me in a van. Oh, just a nice and peaceful cycle with the occasional flirtation of death. Right, we've arrived. I was expecting it to be an electric bike. It's not. You've got to faff about with it. Cycle it, I mean, you've got to cycle. Here it is. Lovely, isn't it lovely? It's supposed to be even nicer inside. I'll be the judge of that, okay, so let's see. Okay, so I couldn't get tickets straight away. They'd sold out. However, I'm going back now because I've got my ticket. I just had a quick bite to eat whilst I was waiting. Only half an hour wait, it's not too bad. And now we're gonna head inside. It's cost 28 euros this, which is around about £25, just under, I think. Quite expensive. I'm not really sure what you get for that or what you actually get to see. And I guess we'll find out. Let's head in. Right, okay, we're inside. Look at this. What a lovely building. Gaudi, he was building, always building. That's all he did, just built. He built stuff. You love building. Bloody love building. Ah, Gaudi. Yeah, it's a good building. Rustic, bit of rock going on. Orange, brown, green. Yeah, it's a building. Are you ready for this? Watch this. Oh, yes. Yes. No. Okay, that didn't quite work. Yes. That's art. Anyway, let's actually crack on with the visit. This is just the entrance. You get a free audio guide, which probably explains why it's £28. You get a free phone, whittering on a bit. I've decided to ditch the audio guide because it's just a lot of, do you know what I mean? I'll figure it out myself. Also, I'm now walking up 6 flights of stairs because there's one lift and everyone's queuing for it. Gaudi could have thought about putting multiple lifts in, you know? I didn't realise Gaudi made chairs as well. Obviously got bored of the building, started making chairs, just all sorts of chairs, fridges, God knows what. Anyway, this first part of it's been a bit dull, to be honest. The roof terrace, however, looks incredible. So let's head out, see what it's like. Structures do look a bit odd. There's bottles and stuff on that, like Heineken bottles. Everyone has had Heineken back then. Look at that, that's a bottle of Heineken smashed up. I don't even know if is that pretty? If someone built that nowadays, you'd go, ooh, it's a bit ugly that, isn't it? I don't know, it's odd. I'm more into these curves here. This curviness is more my thing. What is that? It's almost like a sort of shell shape. But then he's put like pottery around it. Did he do this? This is what I'm confused. Did he do this? This is where the audio guide would be helpful. But it was whittering on. I'd rather listen to myself witter on and make up a story than them telling me facts. Anyway, this was all right. It's not worth €28. It's just the stuff beforehand. Walking through a kitchen and a kid's bedroom and stuff. Scrap that, I don't care. The attic was all right. The roof's pretty good. The roof's the best bit. 15 quid would have been maybe a bit fairer. 10. I'm now gonna find somewhere for a proper lunch, I think, and a little bit of a sit down because we've got a lot more stuff to do this afternoon. Okay, so we've arrived here for some lunch at a place called Anita Flow. Just parked up the bike. I love the fact, by the way, you can just park this bike anywhere because I've hired it basically for 6 hours. €5 for 6 hours, it's incredible. But you can just park it up, it's locked, so you can lock it through the app, so in theory no one can take it and it's mine for the 6 hours. And then you can just go for lunch like that. Modern technology, eh? €5 for 6 hours. Let's go get some food, I'm hungry. Right, just finished up at Anita Flow, and I tell you what, very nice. Good vibe in there, quality food. Okay, a little bit on the pricier side for a bottle of water, the granola thing and the fried eggs thing, 20 quid, you know, definitely on the pricier side, but good quality food. Not sort of really full, but not hungry either. Anyway, now we're gonna head off and we're gonna see a little bit more of Gaudi and his work. We're going to a park, it's gonna be really nice mosaics and stuff, so we're gonna have a little cycle there. It's saying 20 minutes on the bike and only like 30 minutes to walk, so I don't know if it's gonna be a bit uphill here. Let's find out. Okay, I've had to ditch the bike. The hill is just too steep here. It's absolutely knackering on the old legs. You need an electric bike to go up these hills to get to this part of Barcelona. So a walk it is. Oh, how I could do with a dip in there right now. Look at that. The majestic waters of Barcelona. Look at it. Oh, drink it in. Something so simple as a body of water can really beautify an area. Shame about the wind. As I'm filming this, we are 1 subscriber away from 75,000 subs. And to celebrate, I've got a Magnum. It's, I think, passion fruit and white chocolate. Unusual combination, but it works. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed. We're trying to get to 100k. I know some of you are a bit too lazy to bother checking and all that, but it'd be appreciated if you could have a little look. Great. This has turned into a proper hike. I can't believe how steep this hill is. I was not expecting this at all. On the map it said it was a moderate hill. Moderate? Nothing moderate about it. That's like calling Adolf Hitler a moderate. Anything but, honestly. We've done a proper hike. I should have got a taxi up here. I've just heard from somebody walking the other way. Apparently the park's closed, or they've sold out with tickets or something. What? The website, it says 7:30 on Google Maps, and it's currently 4 o'clock. How can it be closed? It's a park. I might just walked all this way for nothing. I'm going to keep walking about 10-15 minutes away now, may as well. But surely not. Oh, for God's sake. They've closed the park. Everything else is open until midnight here. You know, you can go to the erotic museum until midnight. Can't walk in a park at 4 p.m. What is going on? I've just found out why they've closed the park. They've closed the park because of the wind. Because of the wind, they've closed it. The wind has closed the park. Famously a park, just some trees and a bit of grass. If I can walk up the hill to get here with the wind, I can see some mosaics with the wind, surely. It's not even that windy. I think it was forecast like 18-mile-an-hour winds. I could probably blow faster than that. What's going on? Wind? Shall I just wait until the wind dies down? I might get a slush, actually. That might calm me a bit. Ridiculous. It's perfect climate for it. I'm acting as if I'd have even got in. Apparently it was being sold out for 4 days, so I probably couldn't have got in anyway. But anyway, I'm annoyed because it's the wind. The wind? As if Spain cared about health and safety. The wind? Can you believe it? The wind? I can't believe it, the wind has closed it. I mean, is that because they're into the hair and all that over here and they don't want to mess people's hair up or whatever? I don't know, I can't think what it could be, because it's not that windy. We're going to ban bikes as well and cars, because the wind. The wind? Oh, I'll go get a slush. Okay, I think this is my ride out of here. They closed the garden because of the wind.
Yes, no problem. A lot of wind.
Okay, with around about an hour wasted, I've spawned back to where I was before. And look, my bike is still here. We've got a lot to do now to make up for the wasted time. Let's get going. Right, I've come all this way and it feels like it's taken forever. Let's see how long it's actually taken. Oh, it's taken nearly an hour. I don't know how it's taken. I don't know, I don't feel like I've been making any progress whilst walking. I'm a quick walker and it's just like, it's taking forever to get anywhere for some reason. I've come all this way to see this. It's a fat cat. El Gato. Looks like it's had a few gatos. Look at the size of it. Look at it. Fat cat. Yeah, it's a sculpture, apparently. Is it worth becoming... Is it worth... I mean, look at that. That thing is on steroids. That's had more than cat food, hasn't it? Look at the size of it. It's a kid swinging on its whiskers. But anyway, that's... I don't want to go to the arse here, but we're going to the arse. That thing's been at the gym. Look at the testes. I didn't realise cats had testes. Hang on a minute. They're mental. They are mental. Do cats have penises? I don't know. You've always got to check out the genitalia of these things, though. Jesus, is that seriously all that was here? I thought it was meant to be a street art. For God's sake, seriously. Right, we've had a reset. I've been back to the room. I've had a shower. I've got changed. I'm in my tourist top. I think this might have clothing line potential. This, you know. I think. Am I wrong? I mean, who am I to talk about fashion? But we've got the tourist top on for the final evening. We want to see what people really think of tourists. Now we are going to head out to a museum. It's going to be a contemporary art interactive museum of sorts. Now, in theory, there should be an original Banksy in here. I mean, this is outside in the courtyard. I've got absolutely no idea what it's supposed to be, but this is a sample of what we can expect. If you've got any ideas of what that is, do feel free to let me know. Let's try and pop in now. Some are better than others. They've got artwork by Robbie Williams up here. Robbie Williams there alongside Banksy. I'm very curious to see what this is. Robbie Williams in the same museum as Banksy. Look, I quite like Robbie Williams. I like some of his stuff. I didn't realise he painted. Original Banksys. Well, I did not expect to find Robbie Williams and Banksy in the same museum in Barcelona. But here we are, two of Britain's finest. Big screens and a lot of mirrors. It's nice though. This is enough to make your eyes go weird. This is strange. This really messes with your mind. Mirrors and dangly things. Well, I feel truly enlightened by that experience. That was actually pretty good, to be fair. I think we're just getting towards the end of it now. Oh, God. I bloody won it. Of course I have. Oh, annoying. Edgy Person of the Year. Shut up. Again. Do you know what? That was pretty good. Picasso could never do what Robbie Williams did. I know how we're going to go get some food. I've not had anything to eat yet, and it is like 7:30, which is pretty late for me. So I'm going to try and find some tapas. I think we'll probably just go somewhere near, actually. Where's the bloody tapas? I think this might be my first time trying sangria. You've got to try it when you come to Spain, haven't you? That's good. That is good. I think it's red wine and fruit, is it? There's probably some other stuff going on, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Cheers to 75,000 subscribers. Patatas bravas, classic Spanish dish.
And on top of that, you also got some more gyoza and some chicken bites with sweet chilli sauce.
Look at this. Fresh mussels. Oh, incredible. Okay, up next we've got crema catalana, which is a traditional Catalan Spanish dish. Essentially, I think burnt custard with like sugar on top, I think it is. That is very good. Okay, just finished up in Tapinera. I've got to say, I'm very impressed as far as tapas goes. That was very good. The only thing that wasn't probably quite as good, I think, was the mussels. But they are difficult to get right, in all fairness, so I'll let them off. The rest of it was fantastic. Dessert was great as well. And to top it all off, the waitress asked for my channel. So, I'm not saying there was something there, but I'm just saying, we shared a smile. And she asked for my channel. So, just saying, who knows? Maybe she's watching this right now. No, but seriously, just shout out to her. We shared a moment there, and she was bloody good at her job as well. Anyway, the food was good. The food, like I say, the food was good. All in all, that was really solid. I'd recommend going there if you're ever in Barcelona for some tapas. I think I've decided I quite like tapas now. I don't think I liked the idea of it. It just sounds moronic, really, doesn't it? Ordering lots of little plates, get a big plate, be efficient. But actually, it makes sense. It just makes sense. Now, as for the tourist t-shirt, no one's mentioned it. People keep looking at it, but no one's mentioned it. I think that's a good thing. She was friendly in there towards me wearing the tourist top, so maybe they do like tourists. Oh, hang on, we might have a narrative here. She was nice to me, I'm wearing this top, therefore they do like tourists.
Anyway, back in the room now, and we will conclude tomorrow on exactly what I think of Barcelona and what I think of what they think of us. See you in the morning.
So, do they hate tourists here? Well, the simple answer I'd say is overall, no. There will be small pockets of people, I imagine, that live here that don't like tourists living here. If you're a local trying to find housing or whatever, I imagine it's a right pain in the arse. But generally, people are very friendly here. Now, it's actually busy. I'd say in the main areas, yes. But actually walking around a lot of the city, not that busy. London is busier in some of these parts. I appreciate we're in October, it's not peak season, but it's 10 AM this morning, it's not super busy. It's fine, it's manageable. There are a few places where you are going to find it very busy, but that's expected at the main attractions. Is it worth coming here as a tourist, from a tourist perspective? Yes, I'd say it is. It is really nice to walk around here. Obviously, we've found out you need to book in advance for a lot of the key places. But actually, yeah, it is worth coming to. There are some really nice places. Some places are a little bit overrated, but generally, absolutely worth the visit. Great weather. I'd say it's really good to come here in October time. 25 degrees, and you get it a little bit less busy than during peak times. Extend the summer a little bit if you come from the UK like me. Even in this tourist t-shirt, no one's batted an eyelid. No one's had any sort of negativity towards me. Overall, people are pretty friendly. Until next time, Barcelona, and I'm sure there'll be a next time. I need to go actually see some of the main attractions. I'll book it a year in advance or something. That should do it. Unbelievable. Oh, we can't let you in, it was windy. Get a grip.